Hey guys, Lloyd Bergenstein here again with another of my solo pub tutorial videos. Last week someone asked if I could do a video on situational awareness, so today I'm going to be playing my favorite class, that's a medic with a tar, on a tower, and we're going to be talking about how you can tell who's where, who's going to be where, just from what's going on in the video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Here we go. The first thing you should look at in a tower is which points are flipping. I see that A is flashing in the NC's favor, and now they have it, but I don't see anyone come out this door that I'm about to go in. So I know he had to leave through the other door, or is still waiting on that point. I pass through, I don't see anyone on the point, so I know that he's run out that door, and I pick up that back rage. Now when the point is flipping in my favor, the NC are going to be thinking the same thing. So I'm going to set myself up in a position where I can shoot them. That guy comes in, I get the kill. Now because the point is still flashing, I'm going to get off the point. I know that the NC are going to continue throwing grenades and doing other things that are going to try and kill me. So I move out, I take a weird angle, making sure that no NC are going to back rage me, and then I get to these vehicle-based stairs, which are absolutely wonderful for camping. Two things happen here. First, I spot a guy moving up the stairs. I don't like the angle I have on him, so I'm going to go try and meet him on the other stairs. I pick up a kill, and had I not spotted and looked at that other person's name, I might have thought that Gums there was the person that I initially spotted. I know that the guy I spotted had a name with a K in it. Gums doesn't have that, so I know there's somebody else on those stairs, and I'm going to go make sure that I pick up that kill and I'm not taken off guard. Here, I'm a little confused as to what's happened. There's a guy who's going inside, outside a wall, so I'm going to back off. When you see a harasser, doesn't matter if you have situational awareness or not, run. That thing is going to kill you, or at least do a lot of damage, so I'm just going to get out of there until he starts to back away. I'm being very mindful of my minimap right now on this situational awareness video, so I really have no idea what just shot me. As it turns out, it was a teammate, but at the time, I had no idea. I'm looking left, looking right, trying to figure out what it could have been, and I get lucky. I'm being very diligent, and I find a light assault coming over that ledge, and I pick up that kill. Once I'm fully confident that there's nobody else up there, I'm going to push back down these V-base stairs and look for some infantry. I push out just far enough to see if there's anybody else coming, and then I check my back because I have no eyes on the far V-base stairs. Pushing back and forth on these V-base stairs is one of the safest areas you can be. People are usually going to turn the opposite direction of you when they come up those stairs, so I can peek down the stairs, get the kills, peek up the stairs, and get some more back rage on people inside the tower. As I push out, I'm again checking what points we have. We have A, so I'm going to jump off this ledge, which is a great way to get into a good angle, and try and push out. I turn right to make sure there's no one there. I see that A is flashing. I know there's going to be someone on point. I pick up the kill, and then I move inside. Now, I thought I had checked every angle. Even watching this video, it looks like I've checked every angle, but I clearly missed something, and a guy gets me in the back. So with situational awareness, even if you're really being very diligent, there are always going to be those times when you miss a guy, he ends up getting you from behind, but you can really eliminate a lot of the silly deaths by being very aware of what's around you and what's going to be happening next. As I push out on this new life, I'm going to take the same route that I took last time. Even though I got killed doing it, it's really very safe. It gives me great angles to drop from, and I can usually check everywhere I might be shot from. As I jump down, I'm going to check right first where I'm immediately at threat, and I do see two people there. So I pick up those kills on them, and I'm going to continue to flank around and make sure that I don't get back raged. My intent here is to check here and then head back to point. But I see the point is flashing, so we have control of this area, so instead I'm going to move for the V-base stairs, where I do in fact see a couple guys and am able to pick up a few kills here. Anytime you gain control of A, assume that there are going to be people in this vehicle bay, and if they're trying to push up, they will be taking those stairs. So like I said before, it's a great place to farm kills. Now when you see a max, you have two options. You can turn tail and run, or you can try and C4. This infiltrator gets in the way of my C4. I do end up killing him, but I'm very, very concerned about this max that's about to be pushing me. There are a couple calculations that should be going through your head right now. First is, did my C4 hit that max? In this scenario, I don't think so. Second, if it did, does he have an engineer that'll already have him back at full HP? The answer here is yes. So I know that that max is almost full HP. Now this C4 does get him, so I know that he's very weak. My only option here is to try and do some headshot damage. It really doesn't take many headshots to kill a max, so I stand my ground and pick up that kill. When you've got a max that close, trying to run away really isn't going to do any good. He can blow through my HP so fast, if I turn and run, nothing will happen. Now you see me again dropping down into these V-base stairs. I know with as many guys as we have up here, we have control of A. I can turn my back on what's behind me, and I can focus on getting a couple kills. I don't like that max versus me engagement, so I decide to back off, and I'm going to look at my map and figure out, alright, where do I go from here? I've got a lot of TR on this stairway, so I don't want to camp there. They're probably going to block my shots. I'm not going to get great kills. A lot of TR on these stairs, so it's about time for me to decide to move out. When I'm moving out to a new point, the first thing I do again is look which points we have. We've got A and B, so there's no point in me really going there. I'm trying to push. I'm going to go to C. First, I resupply. I get my C4 and my ammunition back since I don't know if I'll be able to resupply when I'm out there. And I'm going to try and find a way to go that most people wouldn't. The way here is jumping onto this building. I jump to the building and I immediately head for cover in this double-decker building. I do see a dead body out here and I don't see anyone on radar, but I'm still concerned there might be someone in here. Now this is me getting spammed on Steam, which I actually can't stand because I can't hear, so I'm going to continue to turn. There I end up seeing a guy. He doesn't see me. I figured that's probably good, and I'm going to move on out to the next building and try and get some more cover. I'm still moving very, very carefully here because I don't know what's around me. As I come up to the top of this building, I'm consciously thinking, what's the direction and the route that most people would take? Most people are going to go out those bottom doors, so I'm going to see if there's a route that I can take that doesn't make me go out there. Up top, if I get shot, I can drop down, cut off the angle that I'm most likely being shot from, and I can get a top-down view on anybody who might be down there. Now, I see a TR running in there, so I'm going to use him as bait. I jump down, he hits a Betty, so I know I'm good to go in this door, and that there's probably someone here. I round the corner with my scope up, and there, I get a kill on that guy. I'm going to get this revive, cap the point, and then we're actually going to zone back out to a different part of the video where the base is back under attack again here in just a few seconds. Because I haven't been on the tower, I need to get my bearings and figure out where everything is. I head out of the spawn, I check for all the angles that I might be back raged at, and I'm going to look for a safe way to go. I see a TR here, and then I see an NC Scattermax. I want to get away from that, so I'm going to look down, and then I see some more NC infantry. They're probably not going to be watching for an entry from this side because they're going to be camping something else. I get shot from behind. My only option here is to try and finish off those 2 kills and then get set up to receive that guy coming in. The reason I don't immediately turn around is because if I shoot, I'm going to pop up on radar. These 2 guys in there might turn around and see me. I'm exposed, so I get inside, and then, fortunately for me, he comes through and isn't ready for that firefight. There doesn't appear to be anything else over here, so I'm going to look at the minimap. One guy has just taken C, there's a lightning to my north, a reaver coming from the northwest, infantry to the west, a vanguard to the west, and now I finally see the Sunday there to my southwest. That means that everybody is going to be coming from that north to southwest direction, and I'm going to set myself up for some kills. I head out to the north where I see a couple infantry, I move in here and I clear that. I know there's an infiltrator there, I've seen him, but I don't know where he went, so I'm going to use my radar to pinpoint him. I keep looking, I know he's off to my right and his only real entrance is through that door. I line that shot up and I pick the kill up on him. I can't stress enough, guys, use that minimap as much as possible. Infiltrators shooting recon darts, mosquitoes using radar, anything that makes infantry show up on your minimap, use that and camp those doorways because it gives you such a huge advantage. I know that the primary NC resistance is still out to the west. I'm going to turn left here just to make sure that I'm not being back raged. As it turns out, there is an infiltrator coming, and as I reload, I'm going to go inside for cover. Now, looking out this door, I know that's where I want to be. That's where the NC is, but I see 2 TR out there and 1 dead one. I decide that I'm going to go for this revive on the TR, and as I have my med gun out, I'm getting shot. My only hope here is to try and distort my hitbox enough that I survive and somebody else gets that kill. As it turns out, they do. I run inside because there's a harasser there. Like I said before, run from harassers. There's nothing you can do. On a max, you stand and fight because he's going to kill you instantly. On a harasser, you're not going to be able to put out enough damage, so just kill him. I saw that infiltrator for a split second, so I'm going to back around the corner. He's in an area where I know I can hit him, and I'm going to back out first, setting the time for that engagement. there are really two places I can be pushed from, up top and down low. So I'm going to make sure that no one gets on me. I check down low, I get a kill on him, and now I'm in a really bad situation. I'm below half health, I've got no med revive juice, and a harasser could easily kill me, or a max or anything pushing in would really get the kill on me. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I continue to watch both directions, I continue trying to be very mobile and dynamic, and then I decide it's time to make a push when I see there's a guy in B capping it. Now I get shot here, I see that Sunday, and immediately that guy shooting me pops up on radar. I get a quick glimpse of him moving off to the left, and I'm going to try and set up a fight where I can kill him. Fortunately for me, he doesn't try and finish that kill, he continues to run, and I pick up that kill because I know where he's going to be from what I saw when I was checking that. I've got B, this fight is over, so I hope you guys really enjoyed that video on situational awareness in Planetside 2. The things to take away from today's video on situational awareness are use the minimap as much as possible. You don't really have to understand the mindset behind players or think, alright, they're probably going to go here, they're probably going to go here, when you've got radar up on that minimap. You can actually see where they are, where they're going, and you can just shoot them before they have any idea where you are. The second thing to take away from this video is try and get inside the head of your players. When you see them go in one direction or shooting at you, have an idea what they're going to do and be prepared for it. When you combine those two things, the radar, the minimap, and having an idea of what players are going to do, you can set yourself up for situations where you have a clear advantage and you can knock the other team's infantry down. So, like always, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. If you haven't played Planetside 2 before, be sure to use my recruiter code. It'll get you an awesome welcoming package. Feel free to add me in-game or ask any questions and comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of them. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next solo pub tutorial.